it do? What it is? What's the word? Hey, yo, look at this meme right here. This shit funny as hell. When you return from ego death, where am I? Who am I? All I know is love. All right, let's get this shit set up, bro. VHS, fucking pushing. All right, we're gonna get started. This motherfucker is not for financial advice. Goodness gracious. Stop looking for financial advice. Just go to school. Get your ass up. Go to fucking finance school. Damn it. Now is the time. We've been training. We've been training for today. All right, let's get it. What's up, world? What's up, cyberspace? How's it going, internet land? Oh, I guess if I sit up, then my mic isn't here. How's it going, internet land? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, a.k.a. Mo World Peace, the DJ / producer. The last remaining Zenian. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to all the Zenians out there. Shout out to everybody in crypto. Shout out to everybody to pull up, hit the like button, subscribe, try to learn a little bit more information. Shout outs to everybody that is following this meme. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, is death to the ego. That shit is dead. It don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? Go kill your ego and then come back to the stream. What's up, Frosty? What up, Rolando? Sun Station in the house. Augmented in the house. Zen enthusiast. The #1 suspect. Usually hits it first. Pause. Just kidding. Hey, look at this. It's kind of cool. I've been getting a lot of this, like, I don't know if it's AI art or what. I'm thinking it's AI art though. I've been peeping, and the AI scene is getting nuts. It's getting really, really crazy. There's this one dude I follow, and it's just getting nuts. It's getting crazy, okay? All right, it's getting crazy. Everything is getting crazy. So all I can say is I hope you've been doing the research, right? We was doing research in live time, and it really didn't make too much sense. But now it's all coming together. And again, there's new people coming in. And that's why, again, I'm still pro critical mass and having a token designed for critical mass, which is the Zen coin, right? That's what we talk about here. We talk about the overall crypto markets, because Zen is not alive yet. It's still a dream. It's a wet dream. It's going to be for another 1,000 days. All right. So don't get too happy about Zen. Again, it's a journey, something you learn. You learn about crypto's past, present, and future if you're dibble dabbling in the Zen world. Okay. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yo, look at Solana right now. Kill your ego before it's far too late, for real, man. Kill that shit. You can like, the coolest thing about an ego is you can have it, you know? It's just awesome when you kill it and spawn something new, because that is what is, you know, or at least for me, like, I think that is the magical moment when they say kill your ego. It's really so you can learn something new, then become egotistical again. All you want. But yo, look at this Solana right now. Solana's kicking ass, as it should be, because again, it's the future of blockchain. Everybody is trying to be like this now. So before, it was Solana was weird, and I won't lie, I've always known about Solana, but when it was way back here and it was at its lowest, let's go left. It was right in this zone when everybody was telling me I shouldn't look at it, when everybody was telling me, hey man, that thing is centralized, when everybody was telling me, hey, Solana's a Ponzi. I just couldn't understand it. The users were saying it's a scam. The developers were saying we about to jam. And sure enough, it did. And again, I think the developers took a good move here. So the first time that Solana actually pushed to its all-time high from $1 to 91 or to $200, This was like, think of it like YouTube influence and SBF or FTX. This was like their elite blockchain that they were bringing to the world in this particular time of 2020 and 2021. So this is why I think Solana is still in its honeymoon phase, because a lot of it has been mindshare. Especially being a Zenian, I understand how important mindshare is. And I think that's kind of why I missed out on Solana at these lower prices, because people didn't want me to think outside the box. It's as simple as that. All right. That's really when you're in a silo. When people start telling you to fade shit. We were doing that in the Zen world for a second. But I think, again, Zen is past, present, and future. Right. The future being XOON chain forever. Every time you make a Zen coin, you can always at least burn it for XOON if nothing is happening with Zen on that chain, right? But Zen itself, to gather the mind share, in my opinion, it was important for people to comprehend principle, right? Not everybody. There's some real, what they used to call them, first principle warriors. There were some first principle warriors. Right. And I mean, I think that's kind of been filtered down to like what I'm saying, like what the title says, like Zen is a self shill. Like you need to tell yourself you like Zen, and more than you need to tell the world. The world don't give a fuck. Right. So the world's doing its thing. The world doesn't need to see you tag Zen under every single post. You know, you can wear a shirt that says I'm Zen. You can get tatted on your neck, I'm Zen. And people will just be like, bro is Zen. All right, so I don't particularly think this is that type of coin, and kind of why, again, that was like a good thing to see in the journey in Zen is silos are really real, and you could be in one without even knowing it, and the only way to get out of that, again, is to go explore. So Solana, damn it, I missed you before, but I am not missing you again. So, you know, I swooped a bag. I got quite a few of these right before it popped off. I think Solana's getting ready to start its march to like $500. It's got a lot of positive vibes behind it. So it's going to probably be one of the most popular layer ones. Like, there's no denying it, right? And in Bitcoin, again, this is the boomer coin. So it's just the Nike. It's just the Jordan. All right. It's not futuristic any longer. So it's a history book. You want time travel? Go get into Bitcoin and learn about its founding fathers. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people saying, hey, man, I remember back in the day on Bitcoin type shit. I'm a vampire. So, you know, I got to stay young. That's why, again, I like Solana. It's keeping my ideologies young. But Bitcoin, again, it's going to be successful because it's the Nike Dunk. Okay. It's the chicken sandwich. All right. It's the tap water. Everybody is going to know about Bitcoin as soon as they are cognate to understand what is happening. They're probably going to be 3 years old being like, a Bitcoin? You feel me? So I don't think maybe, if you're a Zenian, you might teach your young lad or your young gal what a Zen coin is, but it's not critical mass yet. Maybe in a couple years, like 5 years down the road, towards the end of its distribution model, it can create enough momentum to be that big, But right now, it's just a fad. It's just something for the fanatic of cryptocurrency that likes sovereignty, who really wants to own their experience. That is why that tech is addicting. Because once you learn how you make your own coins, how you gonna go back, And that's gonna be the journey of teaching people Zen over the next few years, is how you create your own coins in the midst of all of this, token creation. What is real identity anyways in token creation? They're going to figure that shit out over time. But yeah, like right now, identity is motherfucking Bitcoin, bro. Like there ain't no fucking changing that. So get you a bag of bits, or you could tell your parents about this one. It's like, oh, mom and dad, you should get some Bitcoin. And they'll watch it go up, and they've never seen this before. their dollars usually stay $100 in the bank. But in Bitcoin, you can put $100 in right now, and it'll probably slowly gain interest over time just from everybody participating in the world. Again, I don't think the rug is here. POTUS is pro crypto. Like POTUS, my G. The POTUS. But yeah, looking at Ethereum is looking good. I don't hate on Ethereum. Shout out SunStation with the 1 gift sub. Big ups. Shout outs to Og for grabbing it. Grabs up. I just added some Solana to the wallet. solXEN is popping off too. Yeah, solXEN is doing some work. We're gonna look at that. That's the underground. That's the trenches. Right now we're on the surface with it. Surface beings. But yeah, so right now you can see Ethereum looks good versus the dollar on the daily. And that's because it's going to be pulled up with the Bitcoin ideology. And that's kind of why, again, ETH is going to be good to have. So you might as well be stacking it, especially for gas related ideas. As it gets more expensive, gas will never change. So that's like the thing. It's like, gas is always going to stay like an XYZ amount of Ethereum on ETH. Right. So that's not really in anybody's equation anymore. Because activity is what you're looking for. Right. That's the EIP 1155 is activity, because activity is what pushes gas. So as long as you can jump on the network, which is typically after hours, you can find a low activity time to do your exchanges and whatnot, and not be subject to the powers that be. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, this is 2 years in the making now, and I think it's doing pretty all right. It's gathering its ideology now. In the beginning, it didn't really make any sense because everybody was still kind of stuck on the old Ethereum idea, where it was like it's not based on activity. It's based on how much gas everyone's willing to pay. This is still the same because it's got the Nakamoto consensus in it. It's just that it's also based on activity. So if there is no one on the chain, you're essentially just paying high gas to pay high gas. Like, it's not like back in the day where you had to pay high gas, right? Some people used to hold the chain hostage to force people to pay high gas. And that's kind of where this innovation comes in, to help with ETH and everything that fork did. So I think Ethereum is doing fine. And again, the gas isn't going to change the amount of ETH you're spending. Now the dollar amounts will change, because if ETH goes up in price in dollars, then you'll see more dollars for gas. But that's kind of why, again, I can still see a lot of positivity in Ethereum, because the ether is all that matters. And you're going to want some of that essentially. That's where like the next questions come in when you're getting into cryptocurrency. What are the coins that people are going to want some more of? Right. That's why ETH is going to be the number one right now token of that mindshare of I want some more of that. Right. And that's just because it's after Bitcoin. People want some more Bitcoin, and now they want some more Ethereum. So Tether, again, this is part of the thesis from a long time ago. Tether's been up here for too fucking long. It either needs to get shook out or it needs to find its base like USDC. But somebody else needs to take number 3. And I've always been saying the big 3 will probably be an additional token like a Solana or a BNB, like something that's going for DEX status, right? Bitcoin, again, it's the founding father. Ethereum is the smart computer. So number 3 has to be some sort of decentralized community with trading, basically dexing, right? Because BNB is only up here because people will use Binance chain to trade, and it has a bunch of traders because Binance is a trading platform. So Solana is new up here right now. Again, this is another case for the whole Solana's going to $500 shit, because it's the new one. Everybody been on BNB. Actually, I haven't even looked at that type of chart yet. I don't know if I can add another chart. I might have to delete something here. Delete this. What else can we delete that we don't give a fuck about? Solana versus BNB. Is there any chart like this? A Solana BNB. See Rat BNB. Pancake Swap. Rat BNB. Here, let's see if one of these makes sense. So this is the price, I guess, one Solana to one BNB, 0.3 for the 1.1 or for the 1-to-1. Yeah, every 3 Solana is 1 BNB pretty much. And like yeah, this is looking good. Like this is looking like, yeah, like this is on Pancake Swap. I don't know, this motherfucker's trading the Solana pair just against it. This is like some old school shit. But yeah, like I mean, they're not necessarily on Solana, so, and this isn't a hard tie, so like I like using, like, to be honest, I like using charts like this, like Coinbase charts. So this is like Coinbase ETH versus Solana, so I know for a fact, like, okay, Solana's blowing up versus ETH. But when it comes to like this BNB chart, it's on Pineapple Express, it's on Pancake Swap. So I don't really know, like, if there's it, you know, it could just be trading based, you know, pegged to like the Solana price and the Binance price. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's literal mind share being like, fuck my BNB, right? That's kind of like these two charts, this Bitcoin and Solana chart, where you have, again, people taking their Ethereum and changing it into Solana. To me, that is very powerful. I like seeing this growth over the last few weeks. After, I mean, I've been in Solana now all year pretty much. So watching just Solana just extend itself away from its 200 versus Ethereum, it's like the mind share is flipped. And then seeing it struggle versus Bitcoin, but be successful in its, like, I guess, explanation. Because I be in the Bitcoin chats on X, and I hear Bitcoiners talking about Solana. So that's kind of why I'm like, this is very relatable between the two, because on Coinbase, that's where the change would happen. It would happen on Coinbase because that boomer is going to send their Bitcoin to Coinbase and change it into Solana. So I think, like, if we see this chart really pick up speed, like, then we really know Solana is about to just, I mean, it's already taken off, but this is a signal, this chart right here. And I'm wondering why, like, the March has stopped. This is actually pretty crazy to see. It's like some sell-off energy going on up here. I wonder why. I mean, if you're a smart Ethereum bro, then you're riding the Solana pump so you can dump the Solana back into ETH and then pump Ethereum, right? So, like, maybe that's something that could be potentially going on between this, because this is going to be a vampire fight in a sense. Like, ETH maxis are going to go head to head with Solana maxis, and they're going to oscillate their profits between the two. But again, I think the winner in this debate is going to be the memes. Like, memes is what's going to win mind share the most, because not that many memes are on ETH. And then again, when I go to Ethereum, I might end up spending $15 to trade a meme. So it brings a different behavior. Whereas on Solana, you don't have that barrier of gas, which is going to play a factor in how fast someone thinks they can make a move, right? And I think that's extremely important going into the future of fucking crypto. Like, there's people acting like that shit ain't going to be the shit. Like, motherfucker, you can see it now. Like, 1.8 billion trading volume versus Solana at 3.4 billion. Like, that extra 2 billion is motherfuckers making 7 chess moves with one trade and shit. Like, it's crazy. And it's awesome at the same time, because now you can see it. Like, look at my little chart here for VCR, or my bad, VCR, VHS. Actually, they should let us stake these, and we should get VCR or something. That's like a good way to start a farm. I'm just tripping out. But yeah, man, make sure you hit the like button if you're chilling with your boy. And if you're on Twitter right now, make sure you hit the damn heart or repost it or something. It's vamp time. It's vamp time, bro. It's fucking vamp time. So like, yeah, like VHS has shown me the way. And the reason for this, because again, like I was saying yesterday on the stream, I think they have really good momentum building. I was saying money management. So they're building momentum with the bag, right? And the bag is on memes gonna be the top hodlers. And that's why if it's really real, like if it's really 20 motherfuckers hodling, 30 motherfuckers hodling, and they have the exposure to media outlets, to, you know, like to the real, as they say, KOLs or key opinion leaders. Like if you have access to that type of platform shit and a good idea, like, yeah, they're launching these motherfuckers left and right. We're going to see this shit happening every week. And it's going to be all cabal based tokens that have pre-existing large liquidity pools, right? So VHS, again, I think where it's really coming from is this Bitcoin Inu camp and the MOG camp. So they're here on Ethereum. So this MOG coin, this is kind of who made VHS. And then on a Solana, you'll see, if we go to, I think it's volume. Maybe volume isn't it. We got to go to market cap. Where's Bitcoin at? Is that on? I think that's on Ethereum. Maybe it's on Ethereum. S&P MOG. Oh, I guess they didn't they fall off or something? The Bitcoin people, they dumped like 3 million or some shit. Harry Potter this fucking shit. This is on Ethereum though. But yeah, so this crew from ETH released VHS, and that's why it's maintaining. So this is like this is gonna be the new thing. Like you thought you wanted to be in a pump group before. Shit. Now it's just gonna be about finding. Oh, well, there's gonna be a lot of different ways to find memes on Solana, and this is where I'm at with that. I think these people are gonna end up moving to Solana and vamping themselves into this area because it's too easy to like navigate and allow people to think like 7 steps in front of themselves, give themselves time. And this maybe might help with the rugging, because the rugging isn't necessarily because it's behavior, it's because it's culture. Like you can only you got to rug because you can only fundraise so much money, right? So you're gonna rug. That's like the basis of it all. And that's kind of why like the best performing memes will be the ones that have a good top holding base and growing that, like maximizing the top holders in the ideology of like, we holding this shit, we going up, right? The liquidity part is where like I'm looking at Emoji Dracula and other memes and trying to understand really where the weaving in or the bonding of attention is. And I think that's like that's just based on self-education. Like you're gonna have to go out there and do the work to find out who you want to bond with, because you might be able to do something epic if you have enough coins and the meme is hot, right? So I'm gonna try some bonding today and see what I can do. I'm still learning what's the best approach for that, and that's again why Emoji Dracula is really just a buyer's game until that moment, or until we develop a dApp that buys back the chart, right? And that's kind of why the buyback chart ideology is a good one, but it's really just based on how you believe you can provide liquidity. I think it's the stickiest one, the buyback and burn ideology. The memes is teaching me a lot. Here's one that I found. It's called Wiz. So Wiz, I started Emoji Dracula and PV pairs. Search Emoji Dracula account, and you should see it. That's a good one. We should here, let's look at that real quick, and I'll show you this Wiz thing. Yeah, if you go and you take the address and go to the search and drop in the CA address, 69, you'll see all of them pop up. Hey, shout outs Wills. It's up 28%. Damn, go nuts. Yeah, I see we got a PV one here, $82. We got the $200 one right here. So if you got some Potato Vampire, you can go and pair these two together. They exist, as well as like if you have some XenCat, you can pair them here. I'm surprised there's not a solXEN one. What it might be though, the reason why I don't think we see one is because solXEN, if it were to bond with us, it'd be a blessing, because if it goes nuts, we go nuts. But then it'd be like fucking whack if it doesn't. Everyone just comes and dumps, because then it would dump Emoji Dracula if it's heavily paired in liquidity. And that's the catch-22 of bonding, is that if you bond to a token that's gonna get wrecked, then it wrecks your bond liquidity, and you're gonna lose everything, right? Or if you're bonded too hard, you're gonna wreck the price of you're gonna lose everything, and you're gonna wreck your fucking token you're trying to raise. Like you're the, you know what I'm saying? Like if I go and pair, this is why I haven't paired it yet. Like if I go and pair my Dracula with VHS, and then all of a sudden these motherfuckers turn and go, oh, never mind, we're actually not trying to, we're not trying to enter the race type shit, right? They go, oh, we're not trying to enter the race with a good idea, and then it just starts to wreck. Then now I'm like, if I'm deep in Vampire, now I could like fucking fuck this shit up, and you gotta rebuild, and you were the biggest whale of it all, so now you're hodling it, and so on and so on. And that's why, again, this ideology of bonding liquidity is just doing smaller pairs, not large pairs. Like I like how Tree City West did $200, because that's kind of like where it is, right? Like you don't go out and bond like $1,000 unless you know it's solid. Like that's like a USDC USD, like a 2 stablecoin bond. Like you would spend like $1,000 on that. But like on a shit coin or a meme coin that's trying to enter the race, like you slowly DCA into liquidity too here, and that's why you can really balance it well if you do it right. And maybe Potato Vampire is the extra, alley-oop, or is it XenCat? And that's why it's like, yo, I don't really know where Drac goes, but I know that Drac is discovering something. And there's a lot of people now who are from the Zen community, who want to learn memes, who want to learn liquidity, who want to be something. That's kind of how I'm seeing this chart. Like this is gonna be something because everybody wants it to be something. So since everyone is on the same page, it's just gonna do its thing. Unlike like a Zen chart, right, where you can't get up and out of these ranges because new liquidity is always being created, and we can't make a community based on hodling. We've tried it from all angles. It's not gonna happen. But Zen is gonna fucking moon soon, because we're reaching a point where we're getting spicy activity, and we're getting some sellers that are showing up finally. So it's a healthy thing. Like you want to see activity start, you want to see people start to dump, because then you'll see how exhausted they'll try to run the chart, or if they're just gonna let it ride. And that's kind of why right now I've been looking at Zen as a meme in a sense, and just looking at the market caps. So like right now, our all-time low in market cap, because that's how other people are going to look at us when they come to play with the Zen meme, right? Like and then they learn about the utility. So we got at a low in Zen, as low as 9.8 million in market cap. So, and I've even been saying, I'm like, damn, I'm still surprised that Zen has been able to keep this 11 million, because that must really mean that people are just holding their Zen waiting for X1 chain, right? Every other Zen coin has exhausted the market caps. Like everything is except for Binance. But that's what I'm saying. Everything is holding up, but it's only because the main holders are hodling. So if that's like the bottom, right? That's what it would be like. It'd be like, oh, this is the bottom. Like Polygon is at 219, and if you can go and find the other Zen holders that are all hodling with massive amounts of Zen, maybe you guys can form a bottom, right? And that's kind of where the ambiguity of Zen is really rooted right now. Why it cannot rise, because there's too many loosey goosey users out there, and that's because Zen is clear, and it should be like that. Like everyone should be able to do what they want. And if you don't have the knowledge to like create a liquidity pool to siphon Zen tokens directly into your bank, that's why you go and play with the Solana emojis. And why I'm like, yo, I can't wait for this to pop off, but I'll just mint it. Yeah, I'll just mint it. There's other market caps out there to grab. I get it now, right? I'm Zen with it. So you just need to create G ranks, and that's shilling Zen. Just creating G ranks. And one day it will fly, and that's why the DCA is popping. But when is, where you want to be. So I think Zen, again, it's turning into a really good traded asset. You can see here, like, actually, let's futuristically put my better vibes here now that I have like what I like to do. Crazy, there's an emoji category on CoinGecko now. Yeah, that shit is actually pretty nutty. I have that up right now too. It's just nuts. But that's what I mean. We're ahead of the game. We're ahead of the curve. There's no reason to panic. Panicking is done. We're done panicking. So yeah, when you can see here on this FTT, you just want to catch Zen when it's below the 42. That's the great DCA. Right? And right now it's been dribbling on this. So I would actually prefer to see it fall through it and kind of go down and get mysterious with it. For some reason, I have this long trend line that was well respected, but it was dissed. So let's go ahead and draw another horizontal line of how low it's gone. So 19. That's the channel. Yeah, because you got to see, Zen is trading on the daily idea. And I'm not a trader. I'm just watching the price because I need the best entry. And to be honest, buying this shit is like garbage because the gas fees are so high. And making it is like whatever now because it's 2 years in. So, and when you look at it like on ZenPub, like the only people making Zen are coin toolers. So yeah, let them just make that shit and dump it, and then we'll just like buy it back from them. There's like no reason to even make it anymore. That was like an experience for you, and now you can teach people how to make some, or you can make some, or like I said, you can, if you're addicted to it, go to make your Zen on a cheap chain. So then that way you can make it every single day, and you're not forced with the friction of gas, to make a decision, right? So we see that here already. Lots of repeating wallets. We can also see here mining is just all the way down. G rank is still like increasing. So there is still some sort of pulse here where someone is or something is just continuously pumping ETH into the contract and making Zen, which is smart because again, it's the long game. The longer you can mine, the more you can mine, or the more you can interact with the Zen contract. Yeah, you're gonna win because you're the one doing it the longest, and that's all it is. It's a player versus player until X1 chain, and that's why I think it's ready for the DCA world, but that's why it won't pop. Because there's too many sellers, and maybe ETH Zen will finally be the one where everybody comes to the same consensus that, hey, maybe we should hold this so it can go up. Right? But it's really just going to be based on the users. So again, Zen got as high as what was it? Well, it had $1 billion market cap in March of 23, April 23, when DB Zen came out. It had a high market cap, and then same here. March of this year, when everybody was speculating XOON XEN, and the spec was high, we got all the way up to $120 million market cap. So seeing Zen here is just like butter, ice. But I don't know what Jack is going to do. Jack could just say some bullshit and everyone could just get antsy and dump, you know? And it's like, oh yeah, you could have got it for even cheaper. But that's why I think we're reaching a point in Zen currently where it's, why does it matter how much cheaper you can get it? Bitch, this shit is cheap regardless. It's probably, I mean, the likelihood of it going sub millions in this landscape of bad meme coins is kind of like starting, like I'm starting to like not even think like that anymore. Like that shit, this shit is, it's gonna have a chance. It just hasn't been able to because there's so many retards in the Zen world that like, again, they have the mind virus of I'm a dump, you know? And it's whatever. I mean, Jack Levin got some haters, bro. There's some people that hate that fool. I'm just trying to tell them, like, yeah, you're going to let Murad win because you hate Jack Levin so much. All their coins are going to win. All the meme coins, they're going to win. Because it's an index now. It's like, it all makes sense. Like, you just weave them all together. And then you send every single one of them. And now everything goes up together. And it's almost like if you didn't create a meme and get into the culture, like, you deserve not to be in the index. And that's what we're working for. That's why you're going to see like the top emoji themed coins on CoinGecko, because you want to be a representative in this. Like, you're going to want to have a badge here because people are going to be like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? You know? And again, the meme is awesome for emojis because they're on everybody's device. It's just a Unicode thing. It's governed by a Unicode who makes like all of this shit, the standard of the text emojis. Everyone in the world should be able to use their own language on their phone and computers. So it's still, this is like this open source shit right here. This is kind of cool. It's really, really cool. And there's so many symbols that can be tokenized. So many feelings that can be tokenized. That's kind of why where I'm at with it is we might see some emoji memes that are like way beyond what anybody could have thought right now, because the complexity, it gets down to, you can make a 7 meme or 7 emoji ticker that is the meme, and like, who's to say like someone wouldn't send that shit to like $1 billion or some dumb shit like that just because they want the attention, right? And yeah, we can see right now like Drac is right here on the emoji race, $60,000. Our little vampire, the fair launch vampire. So yeah, one day, who's to say it won't enter the race on emoji themed coins on CoinGecko? Like, emoji race is just the beginning, but now there's gonna be another place for people to see the market, see how, you know, how is it doing, where are the gains, can I hold this coin and go 6 months with it, right? Are they building culture in the chart? Like, these are questions that even I'm already asking. You know, I'm being very critical about it because it's factors. Like, if we don't ask these questions, like, do we want to do this? Are we trying to be here? We'll fuck around and create something that we lose control of, right? And that's Zen. Zen is developed for complete chaos. This could be a really good play for those that believe in it. So yeah, shout out to fucking Draculas out there. Look at, okay, we got SolXEN trying to do something. I should buy some SolXEN and pair it right now too. That's what I should be doing. Zen was like 10B or 10 billion. I think it was like, yeah, it was probably worth like 10 billion back in the day. But that was like that's when Zen was like, was controlled by minters, like coin toolers, and they sold it all the way down. Because remember, this is like a reverse play on crypto. Like everybody in crypto is trying to do this chart in 10 days now. Like if you can do the Zen chart in 10 days, people all of a sudden will give you give you $100,000 because they're like, okay, cool, y'all gonna stay around, right? That's the meme culture. That's what memes are cultivating behavior of. These bigger players want to play, but they need a lot of liquidity to play, and that's why Zen, in my opinion, has been still valid, right? The volume has been there because the bigger players can trade all day, and it's just like a fun pool they can trade in. Like I actually don't know what the APY is on the Zen pool. Actually, let's see if we can find that. Uniswap APY. Site. I don't know. I don't know any APY sites. Oh, APY Vision. Damn, I forgot about this one. Oh, what? Never mind. This shit is something else. Damn, what happened to APY Vision? I remember APY Vision. Starting mid-July, APY Vision will transfer to our new and improved infrastructure archive protocol. This is an upgrade. Okay. So now they're this. What the fuck? Oh man, I don't know what this is. This is something else. Yeah, that used to be a good one. They advanced. They moved on. Pools.fyi. Maybe this would be cool. Is there any way to search? Okay, search pools. Let's go get this. Let's get that contract ID. The contract address. Man, I got too many things up. We're gonna close some of these. Wait till CoinMarketCap decides to do emoji race. It's gonna be lucrative for, I think, everybody involved. Oh man, I can't see here. Oh, because I gotta like here. I guess I gotta get the pool. Let me get the pool pair. Oh, pool pair. That's a cool pair. That's a pool pair. No? Shit. Anybody know where you can look at pools? Man, who's got that hack? That's how you know nobody be looking at this shit. Like in real time, like no one cares about your tools. That's what the conferences are for people to show their tools and shit. Cause in the reality, ain't nobody looking for your Uniswish, your Unifish. That was called Unifish. Fuck. Oh the fuck well. This is why I like I'm liking Radiant right now. Cause Radiant you can see, like you can go to Liquidity and like let's say I go and grab a Solana thing, like vampire token. I can grab this, go straight to Radium, and then drop it in. And then it's going to show me like all of the pairs. And then it's going to show me like the fees, how much liquidity, and then the potential APR, right? So like right now, if you do PV and drag, you get 43% APR for 24 hours. But, you know, again, that's like if people are trading it, if there's trading. And that's why like right now it's still very young because there's not much trading. It's like bag accumulation, DCAing, right? And smart DCAs too, because no one's whaling in. But like let's look at like one that's more active, like or we'll just pick one like the Fong. I like that one right now. Here, we'll do by market cap because that shit's high. This shit's next level. 43 million. It makes so much sense why it's like this now. It's like, yo, the basic regular person, like, they still don't understand Zen. Like, they'll never understand how to create their own coins. Like, they'll only understand buying. So you're gonna need these ramps for buying, similar to like art or content, because people know how to at least spend value on content, right? So right now, damn, this one's got a crazy APR happening in their pool right now. This is where it's all coming into reality, right? It's like the farms are like going dumb, but you got to know the right coins, and then you got to connect to them and trade on your own too, so that you can get, you know, in the wave of everyone's volume, right? But yeah, like, that's kind of why, like, I'm looking at these bigger ones, and that's where you want to be. You know, you want to be in something like this, but like plugged into the liquidity. VCR over here. Man, this thing needs to be VCR. DeFi Llama? Is it? I got DeFi Llama right here. Oh, yields. Oh, I never saw this. Is it this right here, this yields thing? And then if I do Zen, will it work? For sure. Oh, you don't know the emoji race? Yeah, I got you. It's emoji-race.fun. Yo, what up, Dank? Good morning. What's up, crypto craze? Listen, BTC broke all-time highs, but everything is all moving together. It doesn't matter what you want to buy right now. Yeah, no, it's not all moving up together, though. That's just a small sector of it. Because, like, again, Bitcoin is mainly in the hands of corporations. That's why, yo, everything is moving up on Solana, because Solana's going up. Like, that one is blowing my mind. Like, yo, fuck. And now Solana's connected to Bitcoin. So it's like double whammy on all of the projects inside of Solana. Why it's a great place to build right now. And why, again, like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, where do you want to be? Like, do you want to be late or early? It's going to be a big question you're going to have to ask yourself. Do I want to be late or do I want to be early? But yeah, looking at Zen. Damn, look at OP Zen. OP Zen over here with a 72% APY. Jesus. Go crazy. But yeah, regular Zen on Ethereum right now is yielding around 43%. Did someone else? I had like started this pool and then I like pulled back on it. Is this CB Zen, right? Is this Aerodrome on base? Yo, I started this, but I like backed out of it. I'm glad it's still sitting there. APR looks crazy. Fuck. But you can't get anybody to get behind it. So like you would get in it and then everybody would just dump the price of CB Zen. You need to cabal the CB Zen people. But that's what makes Zen awesome is there is no cabals. It's just strategy. Can you strategize to stay afloat? The best strategy will always be making G ranks and outlasting everybody in time. Go take a nap, dog. Pregnant man is leading the race. Hell yeah, pregnant man. It's because it's the first emoji that is a weird one. That's how the emoji race is gonna work. It's gonna first go out based on like what is the weirdest thing, what do people like, right? Dogs, and then the magnet is because of Murad. That's why this yin one is coming up right now and it's up 182% because the Murad has the yin emoji in his what do you call it? It's in his vibe, like, or in his name, in his screen name. There it is. So this is rocketing because I think people are thinking like, oh, if I get it now and buy some, like it'll gain attention because it's like the emoji connected to the, like, you know, like this magnet one is supposedly people from Murad's group, similar to like the Dracula, like it's people from Jack Levin's group, like Jack Levin could tweet about it type shit. Same with the magnet. It's like these people are saying that Murad will one day tweet that he's got one of these. So it's got that speculation in the race already. And I think that's why, again, it's going to be key to have representatives in the race, because when other people step in and they're like, yo, I'm trying to make, you know, is this going to 10,000x or some shit, you know, like, can this be on the, you know, constantly going up? Is there a good bottom that's not going to dump as soon as it takes off? Right. And that's basically what a lot of people are looking for. So I think we got a little tiny camp. I think this camp is good, or, you know, pro success, you know, maybe not, maybe so. It doesn't really, I don't really know, but I've seen some of the other ones like Clown. They seem to be trying to recover. We still got our Beatles. Shout outs to the Ramelias. This one is looking ready to go. Yeah, if you really wanted to get on something early, you'd want to get in on some Beatles right now. Because Beatles is early still. This shit is doing great. Let's look at the RSI of this one. Yeah, it's gaining respect right now. Shout out to the Beetle fam. I'm learning a lot from the Beetle fam. They've been in this motherfucker. They've been in the trenches for a while now. I mean, the guy who runs it, I like literally know him in real life. So I know he be doing this shit. Match made in heaven. But yeah, Beetle right now is going through some trades. But what I'm learning about Beetle, and this is something I wish we could see in Drac, we don't have it yet, but it's maintaining its market cap because there's liquidity to trade. So they're working on building more liquidity so that they can invite bigger traders into the mix. And then that's basically, like, I heard about VHS from the Beetle family. Right? And VHS, I'm learning, like, their game is to maintain volume. So, like, you'll see, like, right here, like, this thing is trying to push a solid 1 million. But I think this is, like, where you have this psychological ability to really build culture, right? And that's why great ideas and memes are going to run, because every time there's a dip, that's actually an opportunity to build the floor. And everybody you can keep hodling will, if they, you know, understand this, then they will build the floor with you, because they want to see the real X's, because they come at higher prices when traders can come in and trade without nuking the equilibrium, in a sense, right? And then I'm pretty sure this is why we're seeing a ton of meme action, right? If we go to finalized tier, the two top finalized memes right now on Solana are Lucy and Boo. I don't know about Uranus. I just saw this pop up. We'll have to think about it. But so Lucy and Boo, these two are basically they're forks, like they're mindshare forks off of the Flog, because Flog is just a culture meme of this thing that looks like a Pepe, right? So then when you have the Lucy, this one is a demon, in a sense. That's all they're saying. Oh, this is the devil, this is the demon one, right? So it's seeing a lot of momentum right now because people are holding it. And now the sky is the limit, because it's like, we're going to 10 million, we're going to 100 million, you know, like that's how the chants start in these worlds. But when you look at the volume, like, let's go to Radiant, these coins are trading like crazy. So like just buying a bag and like sitting in the LP while everybody's like, we're going here, we're going there. Oh, this one's not on Radiant. Ah, because it's made on Meteor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't see the Meteor. And I got too many things up now. I wish I can get to Meteor faster. They really shut it down. They really shut it down. I guess I can click this button. It'll bring me there. Shoutouts Dang with the 5-0. Jack Levin is a cabal and Zen is dead. Jack Levin is in the cabal, yo. I remember seeing the magnet on my X feed, but I never looked into the emojis. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the magnet. That's what the magnet's coming from, though. It's from Murad. And the clown one was the first one to come from the Retardios. So like in the emoji rays, the first one to pop up from Retardios was this clown one. But you see, like, everyone's trying to be strategic because this fuckery of like the dick butt is like done because it doesn't reach enough people. You can only get as much reach as your narrative, right? So if your method isn't transparent, it's not going to reach as far. That's why sun is up so hard, because it's a fucking sun, right? And then between me and you, like the beetle and the clown used to be side by side because this was Remilia's and this is Retardio. And these are two different worlds in memes. And that's why the Remilias usually are the ones that know how this shit works and they know how to hodl. Whereas the Retardios, sometimes if you get into their mix, you know, all they know how to hold is retarded, you know, the Retardio. They don't know how to actually cultivate charts. Like, they're doing a good job right now at 165, but they're literally waiting for people to show up so that they can manifest what they were doing. Like, we could take the vamp up to 165 and then we'd be side by side with a fucking NFT cult. It'd be type vibe. But yeah, so like that's kind of where like this spectrum is. A lot of people are just using internet based meta to connect all the dots, because that's how they're leaving the crumbs, in my opinion. I'm connecting the dots like crazy right now because it's like, oh yeah, they're connecting. Not only are they connecting dots, but they're gonna bond all this shit together. All of this is gonna be bonded together. And then like if it's almost like record labels, like what kind of albums are gonna come out from these like Retardios, these Bitcoins, these Popcats, these Mongs, right? That's why, like, again, VHS is from the camp that's already being advertised as a bonding cabal. You get what I'm saying? And now you're gonna have people over here like, yeah, we're just gonna wait for it to go up. The thing is that I'm saying, what we did in Zen. So if we look at the Zen chart, because again, we're not like these coins. We're not like these meme coins that are following a narrative or a trend to attract money flows. Like, no one's trying to buy Zen. That is not happening. The fudders have shitted on Zen enough to where it really needs to make sense. I think we're almost there, though. If we look at it in market cap, it makes a lot of sense. You know, looking at the market cap, what the fuck? The market cap is at 3, nigga. The fuck? Wait, what just happened? I step away for a second. Zen goes crazy. What up, Lita? Yeah, like, they dumping it. See, I was about to buy some Zen, but I'm just like, I can't buy Zen right now. Like, I can't trust these motherfuckers. They're going to dump on my head. I'm going to be caught over here just holding the Zen shit. But yeah, like, that's the problem with Zen. Zen is created every day. So until it's not created every day, or until it's not created as much, it's going to be so subjective to this sell pressure. And you can't rally enough people behind it to say, yo, we're going to hold. That's why, like, if you take the Zenians out of the Zen world and you move them into like a SolXEN environment, or as I have my Solana, you bring them into SolXEN, or you bring them into Emoji Dracula, you see better performance. And that's why, like, oh, this is simple math now. If we can do it in Zen world, then everybody else will do it. So you want to find now memes that are going to have the cults behind them to keep up the momentum of the march, I should say, like to the next level of, because that's all you have as your barrier is your fucking market cap. And again, market cap doesn't matter, but most of these coins are starting at $1 billion and they're building the behavior of how it works, right? So the same thing will go here. They'll build a behavior. Look at everybody in. Where in the fuck? What happened to my? This shit is retarded. I just built a beautiful chart, and if it's gone, I'm sad. Damn, it's just gone. Deck screener be glitching. Fucking shit. Whatever. Oh, never mind. It's on the market cap. Just kidding. Just give me a light. Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. So what I noticed about this world is if we zoom out on the 1 hour, that's where I made these stepping blocks in a sense. Or that's what I'm calling them. Buy zones. So some of the real key buy zones currently. And while I was like, oh, okay, they're really good at this, because I got in down here. I won't lie. I got the word at 90,000. Once it got out of Moonshot, I got the word. So I've been watching it rise, and I've been watching them build community, and then I've been watching these areas of interest is where I'm just gonna call them. So like now, like that I can see kind of this invisible like stair stepper. It's happening every 96%. It goes up from this buy zone. It's like, oh, the best time to buy was right here. Maybe you got a little bit of a discount, then it popped. Then it came back to this area but never revisited it. So locked in everyone there, and then it bopped up, and then it had that same pattern right here. Believers trade, and we'll see now like if this is going to dump back here or go back here, you know, and it can rinse and repeat. And that's why I don't really care what happens. Like, I'm not the person driving this. I just want to multiply my Solana, right? So the last thing I care about, I guess, is the culture. I'd rather be a shopper saying, can this build culture, right? Like, can this be something that people rally behind? And that's how they got me into it, was they're doing it for millennials. And I've already seen a lot of people catch on to it and catch on to the meta of like, yeah, this is for us millennials, anybody who grew up around Blockbuster time. This is kind of like for you to have an edge on nostalgia before people start making nostalgic things like CD player, you know what I'm saying? Tape player, like Blockbuster video will be the original meta on nostalgia is what they're trying to drive. And then the thing is what we were talking about earlier. They got send power. So like you can't make a meme and just expect it to go up. Right? That's what we're learning in emoji world. Not every emoji is going to go and test 100K. You know, like we have somebody here selling. Like, I bet this is a route though. Let's see if it's routed. As in like there's another thing tied to it. Nah, somebody just straight up sold that shit. Somebody was like, I need $1. They sold it. Man, they making their flips, whatever. But yeah, Emoji Dracula doesn't have sin power because we're just Zenians and we're on EVM and nobody's trying to spend $100,000 to send this, you know, beyond the ham, unless somebody wants to do it, you know. And that's because you're like entering the race with the Zenians, because this whole space is going to be worth a lot of money, and 60K is not that much currently, right? Like that's why I'm like, I get it now. Like you really shouldn't be releasing a meme unless you have $1 million sin line. Like if you don't have $1 million sin line, you're just making something you're gonna have to dump at $100,000. So you know, it is what it is. That's just it. And I don't think you need to dig through Pump Fund anymore. I think a lot of the people there are emotionally damaged over the last year. Like Pump Fund has been like the biggest thing all year long. So people are looking for niches where they can just sit and hodl. And again, I think that's why we're seeing Murad making these assumptions that this market cap is going to be larger than utility cap. And I can kind of agree with it, because the more I'm in this space, I can feel people wanting that same notion. Like it's not like the Zen world where you're trying to persuade someone to hodl their coins. Like the tech is amazing. X1 is awesome. They still won't hold. So this is not where that ideology hangs out. Holding ideology isn't here. It's gonna be in the memes, and that sucks, you know. Like, you know, you want Zen to be the one that's at 233 million market cap, but instead it's the fucking retardios, because we have a bunch of retardios in our camp that just can't fathom this experience. I don't know why. That's why I'm like, yo, the next render of Zen is going to be epic, because a lot of these practices are going to be built into the first principles. Like these people are chanting them without even knowing it. Their holder count, right? That's what makes retardios perfect, is they have a good top. Pause. And to take 2 million now, and that's what I mean too. Like you get Murad who says we're gonna go long for 20 till 2026. Now you've got all these people that are gonna hodl for the same ideology. So there's no reason for you to be at the top and be greedy and take your 2 million. Like there's a bigger picture here. I don't think we've ever had like this before in crypto. Maybe it's the internet that's also given the memes like this ridiculous reach, right? Because if you can really understand the internet, like if you've been studying the internet, like you can make something that is attractive just on the boundaries of the internet. That's why Blockbuster Video, fuck Netflix, is attractive. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Netflix. Like every Gen Z person knows that. And then when you're a millennial or Gen X, it'll be like, oh yeah, Blockbuster was tight. Like fuck Netflix. So yeah, Y2K coin. I mean, we're gonna see hella Y2K type shit, dude. That's gonna be meta. That's why I'm still looking at used car. This one was so funny. Actually, I want to see its pairs. Used car is trying to come back. Used car got all the way up. Like used car, it might actually be like something to keep your eye on, man. I add this one to the package for sure, because the concept of Y2K or like nostalgia, like I think that's gonna be a thing, because people aren't gonna want the like they're not gonna want to have to deal with the racist shit or the religious shit, but that shit gonna hit hard too, because that's meta. Like, you know, like people are gonna hit, or you know the racist shit is gonna hit because people just can't stop themselves from being racist. Like this like fucking black ninja emoji, like I'm still like looking at it, because I'm like, look at these motherfuckers, they still trading this shit. And when if it pops, it breaks out, everybody's gonna be like, look at nigga run. So it's like I'm not even gonna fight this shit. It's just where it is. But that's why I know the bigger names or the bigger concepts will hit way harder than look at nigga run, you know, because you can only go so far. That's why the retardio thing is so great, that it or it wouldn't be as great if it didn't come from the Mong and the My Lady folk teaming up to make kind of like a dark horse in the space. Like a lot of the, like if you look at retardio pairs, oh god, like retardio, let's see, we'll just go down the list here. Sol, retardio giga. Here's a Fong one with 29,000. Mushi, giga, Fong. I guess that's good. It really be the coins like actually they cleaned this up. This shit used to say nigga 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 nigga. And I used to be like, yo, what the fuck? But that's what I'm saying. Maybe they needed to have like, again, this ideology that there's more than one, so that they can filter out the ones that should not work, you know, like the nigga coin. Like if they didn't make a bunch of other memes and get behind them, they won't be able to show, you know, become politically correct in their march to like, we are an index. So like this is starting to make a lot of sense to me. That's why like emoji memes are welcomed in meme world, because like this is going to open up like Pandora's box to like how much money really comes into memes, you know, like how attractive can this really be, because you can buy a Dracula emoji because people like Dracula, you get me? And the same goes for like the current meta, which is go and grab something that's gonna rise automatically because of you know, again, because like everybody's behind it. And yeah, man, I'm hyped though. Let's look at. I want to see this here. Copy. Damn, 14 soul pools. Jesus. 19 or 92,000 in TVO. All soul. So that's where I'm at with it though. I'm thinking like a lot of these tokens, like they're all solo projects. Like everybody's like on their own. They're coming from these other projects that have won though, and that's why they're having such great success so early. So like that's the thing to keep in mind, is that if you're gonna go and jump into something like this Boo, which again, Boo is an art meme. You're essentially rooting for this object, this JPEG. If you root for the JPEG, it will win. That's how they're trying to tell everybody right now. Instead of buying one JPEG, why don't we just tokenize the whole thing? And I mean, it's a good idea. I think we'll see some really cool tokens come out of this ideology as well in the meme reality. But that's like my one thought on it right now, is that, you know, it can only go so far, you know. Everything too has like a USDC pair, it looks like everything second one is USDC. So we are seeing, this is like being structured right now, to be honest. People are releasing these things for the future. They don't give a fuck if it go up and down and whatever. Like time in the market is what we need. So they got 1 month in. That's all this going to be. That Warren Buffett quote, time in the market, time in the market. How long has your project been in the market? Blah, blah, blah. You know about the first ledger? It's a DEX on XRP. I think it's a Solana DEX, DEX screener. Oh yeah, no, XRP. I've been thinking about moving over to Cardano and XRP because they got really big communities, and they're about to start getting all this DeFi shit. And they're definitely gonna root for meme coins on their networks, even though their networks are gonna be used for like utility. Like X1 might actually be able to boom off in memes because there's so many degens that birth Zen. Like, that might actually be real economical security for X1 chain, on top of like, you know, some people really creating high advanced dApps using X1 Infra to, you know, power their connectivity and things like that. But just like, again, the smaller mind share, we gonna make it shit, I think it's gonna bang on X1 chain. And again, Emoji Dracula is essentially like one of the first memes, next to like Zen Cat and Potato Vampire. Like, this is obviously going to be a meme on X1 chain. And yeah, a lot of fun things we could do. Are we rich yet? Bro, if you took, what's up, Tekken? You're rich right now if you took my fucking VHS call. Shout out to the homie for dropping this to me. And anybody who grabbed it, I think I sent it to people at like 175. I think that's when I really sent it to folks. It was back here after, right? Yeah, right here. That's when I was sending it to people like, yo, this might be a good idea. Like, I just got the word on this one. And then it marched all the way up to 44 and it hasn't come back since. Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this first 300K is what we're recycling. Right? Because the most important dumping is going to be in the beginning. When people cheat out, or as they say, oops, all this does is all that does is it provides the people here to buy cheaper. And if they just keep recycling, then they can reach a point where they control the chart. Because if it becomes like a you had to be here the whole time type shit. And if as soon as you stop coming over here to cheat their chart, they get the advantage and then they can go crazy. And that's why people scalpel it, I think, in the very beginning. Hard. They scalpel it hard. And you got to invite it. You got to like allow it. Like, yeah, come trade, raise the liquidity, give people better opportunities. We're going higher type shit. So yeah, man, I hope y'all like looking at this, because this one is, I think it will be a good one to learn with. Like, just learn a little bit. I mean, the more don't do anything I'm not telling you to do anything. But yeah, I've already told you moments in time for you to plug yourself the fuck in, so you don't have to worry about, do I need to sell? Right? Like, that's what it is too. Every time you move up 300,000, the people who are 2x don't need to sell for a 2x. Right? You need to worry about them when they get to like a 10 to 100. So maybe 10 steps up. Right? And then that's where you want to be, because the new speculation again in crypto is going to be post 100 million. Like, if you can't get 100 million into your chart, your shit is ass cheeks. You're a scam. Reverse psychology now. And even then, it's going to be like, are you here because you're trying to get a quick pump, or are you here for the long haul? That's why I'm not really into like the present day memes, like this peanut thing. Motherfuckers are holding a bag. Once that shit starts to crumble, it's over. But then you got Sigma. Sigma seems to be building cult-like activities. Actually, let's look at their other pairs. This is all just entertainment. Memes are entertainment, pretty much. Hello, big fan. What's your opinion on Bird Dog on Solana? Honest opinion on this coin. What the hell is Bird Dog? What up, Frank? I'm thinking about 360 no scoping, 420 blazing it, because everyone has played video games. It knows that was peak for like, what the fuck is the 360? Now that's crazy. Hold on, I'll have to look at that in a second. 360. This might end up turning into a meme channel for sure, in the name of Zen. Just to remind you that Zen is not a meme coin. That shit is 100% utility. Go make some right now. The fuck? Go make some Zen. He's the 5th member of the boys club with Pepe and Brett. I don't know about those guys. I get them though. Let's look at Bird Dog. We'll look at Bird Dog real quick. If you got the CA, if you got the contract address, drop it in the chat. I'll check it out. But like, this is where I'm at with it. Like, I'm looking at these bonds. Right, Giga 881,000. XD, what's that? See, that's what I want, man. I want one day, like, for someone to be like, what's that? And it's like the Dracula emoji. Like, that'd be so cool to see Dracula emoji on every single meme coin. And people are like, what's that? And it's like, oh shit, we're vampire attacking this bitch. We got liquidity on every hot meme. Man, we got to figure it out. We're going to figure it out though, guys. That's where I'm at with it. I got a lot of cool ideas. I actually found this really cool meme. they're kind of the inspo now, I guess. It's called Re, and then ReDAO. So I'm following them right now because ReDAO actually, they kind of changed my perception on some things. And we'll look at Bird Dog. Oh, they don't have the website here. Let's see if Gecko has it. All right, man, I got a lot of shit up. Close it all. Close it all. Close. Okay. See, this is actually pumping right now. You might want to look at this one as well. Re, money sign RE. This shit's going dumb right now. And the reason for it is because Re, if we go here to other pairs, Re has it's a DAO for Retardio. So some people from Retardio created this DAO, and then they just make a ton of liquidity pools with every single hot meme. You'll just see the repool connected to it. See it? And what they've done, which I was like, man, this is fucking cool, is we turn rugged NFTs into Re, harnessing rent now into whatever, you know. They're doing God's work. Essentially, you could recycle or burn NFTs into their coin that they're spreading across Solana and bonds. So for me, I'm like really trying to understand, like, is this the future of crypto? Like, have we really figured it out at this point where like it's down to this? Redemptions are done every 10 batches. See, I'm still trying to learn like what it is because I just found out about it like 2 days ago. My Phantom show? Oh, no Phantom. Nigga, what the fuck is Bird Dog? No more Pepe related shit. Hey, yo, for real, no more. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about so much about Pepe because like it's not the future. It's just or how do you say it? Like, the future is these new memes coming in because that's where the money is leaving legacy meme. So like if you have like a Pepe, like the next group of people want to make gains. So they're not going to buy into Pepe because it's already made it. And for Pepe to go higher, you're going to need 80 billion. So like they're really betting on this stability, which, hey, maybe they have it. Maybe they've set it up where they have the stability to maintain the 80 billion run, you know, or the 8 billion run. Like, we're going to double your money, boy. Maybe. But again, like, that's why I'm thinking, like, yo, I honestly think that you get to a point in these memes where maybe 4 is the ceiling and everyone's using Pepe as a prop. So the only reason that you would have an advantage in Pepe would be because you got the coins early. Like, you're the motherfucker that bought back here, and now you can go and you can make your own vampire attack and prop it up with fucking Pepe because you got all the liquidity. So that's like my only thing about like these coins. Same with like Brett on base. So Brett on base is like that. I feel like Brett is like the people who didn't make it on Ethereum. So they went to base and made Brett. And they're like, we're going to make it over here. Goddamn. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Look at the other pairs. It's the same idea. Everyone's tying into Brett. Like $20,000 worth of Bitcoin paired to Brett. Like, what in the fuck? Why? But it makes a lot of sense. Again, it makes a lot of sense. Like, if you create these giant DAOs, then everybody's gonna jump in and get behind that, and then that's like stupid money. Stupid money buys like the Pepes and the Bretts. Smart money goes and looks for like, why did they buy that? You feel me? And then that's where you get this thing right here where it's like, oh shit. Well, if people bought Pepe because it's just a fucking cartoon and they sent it to 4 billion, what's stopping them from sending a new thing they like to 4 fucking billion? And that would be 100 motherfucking X from this motherfucking price right here. If it just absorbed it, that would be nuts. That would be nuts. But yeah, they got to work on it. I'm not in that camp. Like I'm a Zenian. I'm just here to observe. We got X1 coming. You know, for all I know, they might need a blockchain. You might need blockchains to keep expanding your TVL in the future. And then you get all of these memes coming over to X1 chain because there's more lucrative tokens. Like Solana becomes less lucrative, which raises the price of Solana because now everyone is holding their Solana because it's like necessary for the chain, right? That's why Solana is going to go dumb, because all of the people that are using Solana are going to hold it. So they're going to look for the next best thing, X1 chain, something they can get a bunch of coins and flip the switch, flip the switch, right? That's the game in crypto. You need a lot of coins to do mega damage. Can't do that shit with like, that's why you need 1,000 SOL. But if you don't have $19,000, you can't get 1,000 SOL. Like, chill the fuck out, right? And even then, you only got 1,000 SOL. There's motherfuckers staked to the Solana network with like millions of SOL, and you only got 1,000. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no competition. But X1 coming black. Frogs over dogs. I fuck with that. I fuck with the frogs over dogs though. Pepe will overtake Sheeb easy. What is Shib at anyways? Let's look at that real fast. Shiba Inu, number 12. 11 billion. Yo, to be honest, like Shib is like classic. This is classic memes. Murad be talking about this shit too. See, Murad, I'm not fooled. I know what's going on here. This is tight though. Yeah. Burn NFTs or bond soul. Man, we need this. We need this for Vampire, bro. Dracula needs this, guys. Fucking Tardio. It's in the name. Man, we need this we need this. We got the education. We might not have the coins, but we got the education. So you go out there and get some goddamn coins, man. Go get some coins so we can fucking start having some fun and pairing it. But you see, there's already people doing it here. I'm going to drop this in the chat so y'all can really go and check it out. Mega dildos. Man, this is about to send right now. I might need to buy another 1B. Why is this sending for no reason? It must be another pool. Yes. I confirm. I want 0.1 Dracula. When will Zen flip Shib? That is the question. See, that's why it's crazy. Okay, like see, we're getting to a good point now. So Shib is at 11 billion. Okay. And the volume on it is 633 million. And its largest trading markets are going to be Binance and Coinbase, right? These are surface level entities that do KYC, which means that they get they're getting the normal person. We are in trenches. So Shiba, low key, is a normal person meme, not a trenches meme. And that's kind of why when you look at it from the trenches state, it's kind of like, why are you fucking holding Shiba? Like, Shiba Inu already made it, and it's just a meme coin for the people who aren't in the trenches, and they're gonna be looking for trenches later, right? And it's gonna move quick. You see, like this is moving fast. This coin has only been out for 3 months. Like I'm telling you, like with the VHS, they're trying to build 5 years of trust or 2 years of trust in 10 days. It's only been out for 2 days. It's doing actually pretty well. Like I said, it could take 10 days to get to 1 million, to hold a solid million, and I'd be happy. because at least I know like there's people here marching to the top. The faster it goes up, the more FOMO. You feel me? So maybe it goes crazy fast because I have a theory that maybe you go up to a certain area. So I've already made a capitulation line for myself, which is 3.4 million. At 3.4 million, that's pretty extended from these areas. So I think now the solid community here is probably at 637,000. And then like the moon community, people who will bring in capital, is down here at 364 to 397. So moon capital is way down here. And that's kind of why I could see it extending itself and falling all the way back down to moon capital. Right. And that's why it's like, yo, I'm not going to stay around for the ride on this. I'm a fucking Zenian. Like, I'm going to sell some tops and go and feed my dragon. Not my dragon. My bad. My Dracula. And then, yeah, maybe I'll feed some SolXEN if there's no fucking sellers. I just got to make sure there's no sellers. People still selling over here. This person's still selling over here. But yeah, you can go get the Drac. Drac going dumb right now, about to break out. Man, I might fuck around and buy another. You're the one sleeping, not me. I got Solana. Send it. Drac is sending right now. You're sleeping right now. I'm moving up the charts. Buy live. Yakabu, you know it. I haven't even talked about this, dude. There's so much I could talk about in crypto right now because crypto is about to go up, and the sleepers, there's so many people sleeping. Like NFTs on Solana are about to go crazy. I don't know the total volume on the yeah, here the 1 hour volume, 1 day volume, top volume. Look at these famous foxes. So this is the crazy thing right now is people are farming still these diamonds, and the NFT community. Again, I'm giving them the meme coin torch. Like they're the ones doing it, right? Like I just showed you. This is the ReDAO, and it comes from Retardio cousins, and Retardios come from my ladies. So that's the lineage of all of this shit. So they're building infra in mindshare, y'all. We have the same thing in Zen, and that's why the real question I do say is, when is Zen gonna be 11 billion and people stop fucking around with Shiba because it's not a real meme coin no more? Like Shiba is not a real meme coin. Doge is not a real meme coin. They're boomer memes. Like you see this old ass motherfucker right here. This is who Doge is for. Not for Donald Trump's son, dog. So maybe this cracks off because again, I think a lot of hedge funds have it in their vibes, you know, in their money. But the question is like, do they stay committed, or does this 28 billion find itself somewhere else? Like maybe it like, you know, does it consolidate? Because we get it now. You don't need to release a coin into the ether. You can just make it on a chain and ride the wave of the chain and let the best chain win. Not every coin will be a chain. You know, not every coin is built that way. I didn't make the rules. I'm just buying the Drac and watching the Zen, waiting for that entry. I mean, the entry's here, but yeah, we'll see if they can hold, if everyone holds it. Again, what I want to see is Zen break below a $10 million market cap, so I know it's real. Like people are really selling it, they're done with it type shit. It doesn't matter who's rooting for it, you know. On the weekly, we can see that Zen is ready to crack, but that's why again I see on the 3-day Zen is kind of confused. On the 1 day, Zen is kind of confused, and on the 1 hour, Zen is trying to facilitate, some lows. That's why I'm like, yo, maybe we get 9 million and then we start to go. That'd be kind of cool. LP fees looking juicy. Be right back. I'm significantly haven't killed my ego yet. Yo, show Ribbit. Let's see it. What the fuck, you guys are weird. This is a boomer meme. Just kidding. What is the story behind Ribbit, Og? Which one is it? Is it this one right here? The one that's 1 year old? Oh, we got Michael in the house. What up, Michael? What it do? This is you, right? $66,000. Og, make a fucking vampire Ribbit already, okay? Just let this go. Bro, let this toad go, bro. Who the fuck is holding this bitch up? The fuck? It's got a lot of holders. Oh. Hey man, I say you dump it. I say you dump it. I say you bring this 122. I say you bring it over to the vampire lore. I say you plug it in here, and we make a dual emoji of frog and vamp, and we airdrop it to everybody. And we get it froggy vampired. A froggy vampire. I think that might be great for the space. $6,000 worth of volume, my bro. I believe you though, man. It's got a $1 million market cap though. That's crazy. Success. But you see, this is where I'm at with it. Like, not to use your chart as an example, but like, I think there's gonna be a lot of dead memes, like dead meme meta, and if you got something out there like that you can recycle real quick, get the fuck out. But nah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of recycling of all kinds of ideas, and that's why I'm excited to see utility coins finally get to this top 5, like, and then like the top 10, it also has some fun coins, fun crypto coins in the mix, damn, Sui going dumb with it. They pumping Sui. They pumping that shit. They pumping Aptos. Damn, BitTensor is trying. That AI shit is hard. It's on a website level. That's why I say AI in the blockchain is too advanced. That is too advanced for right now. Monero, Caspa coming in at number 30. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of these coins still are just for bonding. And that's why they're still here. Maybe they made their way to a centralized exchange, but that's about it. And for trading volume. But that's why I get it's like, yo, the risk and reward trading on memes on Solana right now, it's too easy. You can get in and out so fast. Damn, Sloth is still here too. Sloth is it was a tight one. It airdropped everybody and created like a community based on like an airdrop. So they might still have community, and they might try to make another run for it. Sloth or Slurf. Yeah, it's doing a little breakout right now. Vamp that. Vamp it. But yeah, man, I've been talking now for an hour 45 minutes. I should take my ass to the gym, get a little pump in. I just wanted to come on and say my piece about Zen. I think Zen again is going to do something awesome. I think solXEN's going to do something awesome if it can get all the sellers out. I think Vampire is doing something awesome as it's taking on it's taking out its lows. Every time you buy it, it's just like, look at this shit. Nuts. Come on, guys. Turn up with us. PV seems to be doing something. Zen Cat seems to be doing something. Wills, we created it, and it looks like it's doing something without our help, which is kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool to watch. Like, nobody's shilling this. It's just, it lives, and the meta of that was a good idea, and some people took advantage of it. They might be buying up they might CTO it right now. You don't even know it. All right, and then right now for my memes, bruv, you already know it. Not SEC. Something I've been looking at. I might buy a little bit of this. Used car. We just talked about the nostalgia memes. So I'm back. I'm really watching used car. I guess if we draw a quick fib on it, we can kind of see where it's gonna go. Whoa. Just from where the top is. Looks like your golden pocket is 7.9, 6.9, so 7.6 million. You know, that's a stair step up. I guess like your real pump though from here would be 10 million, which would be a double from these lows. And that's where I'm at with it. I think a lot of people are going to look at memes and be like, oh, that's a double because of the nostalgia or the connection of potential hodling. And that's, I mean, it's going to be very important to find those cult-like things that people want to hold, you know, or some of those things that are already giant. Like maybe you just buy it and bond your favorite meme coin to it. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the beetle, getting beetle down right now. Yeah, VHS still holding up, bro. This one's still doing good. Yeah, and I want to see it get to 1 million, but what I would really like to see is God Candle vibes to 3 million, so I can solidify that this is a built-in bottom. Until I see these numbers up here on this meme, I'm not gonna say that this is fucking safe. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, this is a hot potato because a lot of the believers are right in these two zones, and it's, you know what I'm saying, like you're better off getting here now than going the way up here and then getting back down here, because it's going to be so much harder to build up, you know, unless they're saying we got community, we got this, we can shoot up and come back down. And again, time will tell. So I'm just looking for these higher highs so I can double up my Solana, and that's all I care about. We've reached that point. We're here now. And this is what everyone wanted. And everyone want everybody in Zen world to be degen, trading shit coins, analyzing the shits. Oh, but now we're not analyzing the shits that you're in. So now shit coins are bad again. You're not talking about my shit coin. Fuck it. We finding new ones. Create new cabal. But yo, till next time, y'all. Peace.